Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball on YouTube is a production of the Voice Carolina's Broadcast Network and proudly brought to you by American Legion Post 144 and 266. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance. Gaston Auto Glass. And Cabinets Unlimited. Let's take it down to the field. It's time for Gaston Braves Baseball on the Voice Carolina's Broadcast Network. And good evening. We welcome you to Keeter Stadium here in Shelby, North Carolina for Game 3 of the second round Area 4 American Legion Baseball Series between the Gaston Braves as they take on Shelby Post 82. Brian Rushing here with you. Good evening, everybody, as the Gaston Braves in a do-or-die situation tonight. On Thursday night, this is a Gaston Braves club that came oh so close to getting back into the ballgame in the 7th inning, possibly taking it to extras, but it was not to be as Shelby would get the nip-and-tuck 5-3 win against the Bravos. However, last night at Abbey Yard, things did not go well for the Braves in any way, shape, or form, as Shelby would put 3 runs up in the first inning and would not look back as Riley Cheek and company put together a very good effort on the mound for Shelby Post 82, throwing a 5-hitter in the shutout against the Braves. And now the Braves find themselves in a very tenuous spot this evening. They have to win tonight to force a Game 4 and take it back to Abbey Yard. Otherwise, Shelby Post 82 will be making plans for the Area 4 American Legion Championship Series, as already Cherryville with a 1-0 lead against Burke County on the other side of the bracket to see who will face off against the winner of this series. When we come back on the other side of this timeout, we'll have the starting lineups for you, as it's the Gaston Braves taking on Shelby Post 82 tonight here in Game 3, as we'll bring the action to you on the Voice Carolina's Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. And we're back. Gaston Braves pregame here on the Voice Carolina's Broadcast Network. Game 3 of the second-round American Legion Series between the Bravos. So they'll take on Post 82 this evening. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups for the Gaston Braves this evening, as it'll be Wesley Hall leading off at shortstop. He'll be followed by Jordan Lath batting second at second. Dosey Jonas, 2 for 6 so far in this series. He'll be at first base, batting third tonight. Grant Tilley will bat cleanup over at the hot corner. Scotty Lee will bat fifth. He'll be in left field this evening. Ethan Shell will get the start in the designated hitter spot, batting sixth tonight. Luke Bumgarner, the catcher, will bat seventh. Batting eighth will be Ben Bowman, the center fielder, and then Jason Maggs will get the start tonight in right field. He'll bat ninth. So it'll be Hall, Lath, Jonas, Tilley, Lee, Shell, Bumgarner, Bowman, and Maggs, as Jacob Landis, the southpaw, will get the start for the Gaston Braves this evening. You take a look at what this club has done offensively in the first 2 games of this series, and a lot of this will begin to tell you the story in this series compared to what we saw against Hickory Post 48. Now, it could definitely be argued that Shelby has a far better pitching staff than Hickory Post 48 sported so far this season. However, a team 349 average for the Gaston Braves in the 4 games against Hickory, and it wasn't just the numbers themselves, but it was the timeliness of the hits. They were able to put together some clutch knocks when it counted in that 4-game series, which is why they were able to win 3-1 against Post 48. You take a look at the series in these first 2 games, and the numbers don't look good. This is a team batting average of just .231 through the first 2 ball games against Shelby Post 82, and they've had absolutely nothing really going for them when it comes to hits that they had to have so far in this series. As Shelby able to do the little things well in game 1 to win 5-3, and then they just routed the Braves 9-0 in last night's contest. Perhaps the Braves have saved a little something in the tank for tonight's ball game to get them back to Abbey Yard. We flip the lineup card and take a look at Shelby Post 82 this evening. Riley Cheek will lead off. He'll play center field this evening. Colby Ferguson will bat second. He'll be on the mound tonight for Post 82. Logan McNeely will bat third in right field. Luke Sissom will bat cleanup over at first. Caleb Plummer will get the start at third base this evening. He had started the previous 2 games at second, batted farther down in the order. He'll bat fifth tonight. Dalton Putnam will bat sixth. He'll be the shortstop. Bailey Proctor will bat seventh from the catcher's position. Cameron Wallace, who came in as a late inning substitution in game 2, he'll get the start at second base this evening. He'll bat eighth, and then Will Stites will bat ninth over at left field. Folks, don't forget you can reach out to me throughout tonight's ball game. It's very easy to do. You can reach out to me on Twitter at VC Media Group. Then you can also find me through email, brianrushing.radio@gmail.com. I would love for you to get in touch with me this evening. Let me know where you're tuning in tonight, and then certainly if you've got any questions for me throughout the course of the broadcast, would love to engage with you this evening on things baseball related, Legion related, and even non-baseball related here in this broadcast this evening. As it's going to be a great night for baseball, a warm night here in Cleveland County, as it'll be the Gaston Braves taking on the Shelby Post 82 Club at the top of the hour. When we come back, we should be that much closer to first pitch on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer, every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Back here at Keeter Stadium, moments away from first pitch. They are continuing with the sportsmanship pledge as we'll get ready for the national anthem. While that happens, we'll step away here for just a moment as it'll be the Gaston Braves taking on Shelby Post Legion 82. It'll be Game 3 of the second round Area 4 Legion playoffs, and you'll hear it all right here on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer, every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball on YouTube is a production of the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network and proudly brought to you by American Legion Post 144 and 266. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont, Chandler Hahn State Farm Insurance, Gaston Auto Glass, and Cabinets Unlimited. Let's take it down to the field. It's time for Gaston Braves baseball on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. And good evening. We welcome you to Keeter Stadium here in Shelby, North Carolina, the home of the American Legion World Series. So glad that you could join us here for what is a second-round matchup here in the Area 4 region playoffs, as Post 82 will be taking on your Gaston Braves this evening. Hello, everybody. Brian Rushing here with you. So glad that you could join us on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network as the Gaston Braves are going to try to get off the schneid this evening, as they have fallen behind 0-2 in this series against Shelby Post 82. They're still looking for their first win of 2018 against Post 82, as they lost both matchups in the regular season. That matchup started on opening day, a 5-2 loss at home against this Post 82 club. They would lose on June 16th here at Keeter Stadium, a 6-5 extra innings loss in 9 innings against Post 82. And then on Thursday night, 2 days ago, the Gaston Braves would lose 5-3. Things looked promising in the 7th inning as they would put 2 runners on to start the 7th inning, but they were not able to cash in at all, as Dosey Jonas would wrap up the ballgame with a sharp liner to shortstop that ended the contest in a game that really only took about an hour and a half to play between Post 82 and the Gaston Braves. Last night, really not anything to talk about. The Gaston Braves were dispatched quickly in that ball game, 9-0, by a Shelby club that seemed poised to put themselves in position to get to the regional final tonight. But the Gaston Braves would love nothing more than to spoil that party and take it back to Abbey Yard tomorrow evening, as Wesley Hall will lead off against Ferguson, as that curveball taken for a strike inside, and we're underway here. A 7 o'clock start, right on the money. So glad that you could join us this evening. It's Colby Ferguson getting the start this evening. It's Ferguson, fastball taken for a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. 85 degrees is our temperature as we start tonight. Ferguson, the curveball, is going to plunk Hall right in the leg, and he'll get to first base. So a base runner for the Braves is Hall, who came into the game 2 for 6 in the series, a .319 average overall coming into the weekend, will be down at first base as Jordan Lath will step to the plate. Ferguson, not your prototypical starting pitcher, as everything that he does is out of the set position, as Lath is going to push that bunt to the right side, and it's going to be bobbled by Luke Sissom, and it's going to be an error on Sissom. They'll give a sacrifice to Lath, but the error by Luke Sissom is going to send Hall down to second, and now the Braves have something going, just like they did in the 7th inning on Thursday night, and that'll bring up Dosey Jonas. So a good start for the Bravos here, as they've got an opportunity to strike first here against Shelby Post 82. Jonas, the right-handed batter, getting the start over at first base tonight, as has been customary for the youngster. Ferguson, pitch misses outside. To continue on about Ferguson, Ferguson really throws more out of a sidearm slot. Picture, if you will, sort of, I wouldn't quite say a Dan Quisenberry type player for those of you that go way back. That pitch taken for a strike to even the count. But more pitchers are throwing out of that sidearm slot. It's a little lower than a true 3/4. And Dosey Jonas is going to shoot the ball in the left center field. Hall's going to score easily. Lath rounding second, heading to third to throw, not in time, as Jonas will follow Lath into second. And the Gaston Braves strike first. They have a 1-0 lead. Jonas with the RBI single as Lath gets into third. And Grant Tilley will step to the plate with nobody down already in the contest. So an inauspicious start for Shelby Post 82, but that's exactly what the Braves were hoping for, as the Braves have runners at second and third with nobody down, and they're already on the board. Tilley takes a fastball for a strike. When you throw from that sort of an arm slot, if you are Colby Ferguson, you're going to rely on running that fastball in on the hands of the right-handed batter and throwing what really is sort of a frisbee-type slider that's going to either run toward the shoulder of the right-handed batter and break across the inside corner, or run over to the middle of the plate and fall away off the plate. As Tilley swings and misses there, and the count runs to 1-2. So a good start for the Bravos here in the early going, and hopefully they can build momentum throughout the night and push this series back to Abbey Yard tomorrow. Tilley's going to launch that one to right field. Logan McNeely goes back. He'll make the catch, but it should be deep enough to score Lath. Jonas will scamper into third. First out of the ball game, but the Gaston Braves have a quick 2-0 lead as that'll bring up Scotty Lee. So it's a sacrifice fly for Grant Tilley for the first out of the ball game. And the Bravos have a 2-0 lead. Scotty Lee coming into this contest 2 for 6 in the series, 2 RBI. As he got both of those in that 5-3 loss as that slider catches the outside edge. Lee came into the series, 282 hitter, as that overall average has climbed up a little bit. With one down here in the first inning, Jonas will have to go back to third base as that ball's lifted into center field. Riley Cheek will make the catch. He'll try to throw it home. That throw's going to be a little offline and cut off, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Gaston Braves. So the Braves, doing the little things well early in this contest, have jumped out to a 3-0 lead. As that'll be a sacrifice F8 if you're scoring at home. The RBI for Scotty Lee will be his third of the weekend. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Braves as Ethan Shell will step to the plate. The designated hitter, 0 for 3 coming in this series, coming into the weekend. Ethan Shell was a 264 hitter as that pitch misses outside. Wesley Hall got things started for the Bravos here in the first inning by taking a hit by pitch. Lath would push a bunt to the right side. There'd be an error on Luke Sissom as that pitch covers the inner third for strike one. And then Jonas would rip a single in the left center field. The single for Jonas was his third hit of the weekend. Shell swings and misses on that slider away. The count runs to 1-2. First 3 batters have scored as Tilley and Lee both have sacrifice flies to stretch the lead to 3-0. Shell takes that slider outside to even the count at 2-2. To give you some context as to what last night was like. Last night, the 5-hit attack for the Braves, which was not very good, as that ball is going to be rolled to the fair bag. It's on the fair side, and that ball, Ethan Shell will wait on the scoring. I have a feeling that could be a hit, and they're not going to give him a hit, as it'll be an error on Plummer. As the E5 will put Shell over at first, but the Braves have another base runner, and that'll bring up Luke Bumgarner. Last night, the Gaston Braves got 5 hits. All 5 hits came out of the top 3 in the order. Spots 4 through 9 last night, 0 for 16 in the contest. And that says a lot about how this club was really unable to get anything going offensively. Not that it would have really mattered, as Shelby was loaded for bear. They really had their hitting shoes on for most of the night as they put 12 hits on the board in that 9-0 rout of the Bravos. But the Braves now putting up a crooked number here in the first and looking for more potentially, as Bumgarner will shoot that one to the right side to even the count at 1-1. Defensively this evening for Shelby Post 82. Over in left field this evening, Will Stites, Riley Cheek in center. Swung over in right field, Logan McNeely. Plummer over at third base. The shortstop this evening is Dalton Putnam as that ball's lifted into foul ground. Plummer trying to come over, make a sliding catch, and can't do it. Over at second base this evening is going to be Cameron Wallace getting the start here in Game 3. Luke Sissom, who we talked about earlier, is over at first, and then Bailey Proctor, who has been the catcher for all but one inning in this weekend series. It's behind home plate. So 1 ball, 2 strike count for Luke Bumgarner. Bumgarner 1 for 5 in this series. Came in swinging the bat a little bit better, a 289 average coming into the weekend as that pitch misses high to take the count to 2-2. Bumgarner's going to roll that one out to the left side. Ferguson fields the fadeaway throw in time to Sism to retire the side, but the Gaston Braves strike first. They put a 3 spot on the board as Post 82 comes to bat on the Voice Carolinas broadcast network. We'll be right back. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Gaston Braves strike first with 3 runs in the top half of the first inning, as they've scored more runs already in 1 inning than they had in the entirety of this series leading up to tonight. So a good sign for the Braves, and this is who they'll face for the Post 82 side. As Riley Cheek will lead off, the center fielder. Colby Ferguson will bat second. Logan McNeely batting third. Luke Sism, Caleb Plummer, and Dalton Putnam in the middle third of the order. Bailey Proctor, the catcher. Cameron Wallace getting the start at second, and Will Stites in left will be the bottom third of the order against Jacob Landis. Landis making his 7th start of the season and 2-4 record on the year. In 28 innings, he's allowed 21 hits, 12 runs, 7 earned. He's walked 17 and struck out 27. So the southpaw got the start on Monday night against Hickory Post 48. He would, as memory serves, would suffer the loss as the Gaston Braves were not able to come back in that contest, the 7-6 loss against Hickory. But for Landis, an opportunity here to pick up a win as his offense has worked for him early. And we'll see if he can offset some of the bats here for the Post 82 club, as this Post 82 team has batted a cool .370 here in this series thus far. 20 hits and 54 at bats. They had a 12-hit attack last night in the 9-0 win. As Riley Cheek will lead off, 3 for 6 so far in the weekend with 4 runs scored. Had 2 triples last night. He opened up with a 3-bagger at Abbey Yard to get the offense going, where Post 82 would score 3 runs in that opening stanza. And they wouldn't be held much in that contest last night. Landis, first pitch delivery, fastball, misses outside. Shelby Post 82 wearing a new uniform that I've not seen so far this year. I'll have to explain it to you. One of the more 21st century models of jerseys this day and time, as that ball tucks inside the third base bag, and Riley Cheek will have his 4th hit of the weekend. A sharp single down the line past Lee. Tilley getting over to it quickly. With a leadoff runner on, that'll bring up Colby Ferguson. Picture, if you will, a 2-sided jersey. On the front, white with Post 82 on the front of the jersey. The sleeves are orange, and then on the back of the jersey, you've got orange with a logo on the back. I can't really make out what the logo is with the number in white. So it's white on the front, orange in the back. Sort of a uniform mullet, if you will. You'll have the white pants with the orange and blue piping stripes down each leg. The same hats, the orange body with the white quarter panel in the front, blue bill, with the Shelby S on the very front of it. That ball fouled back to the screen. Here's the 0-1 from Landis. Instead, he throws over to first. Gaston Braves tonight wearing the road gray pants, the navy blue jersey. It's a sleeveless model with Braves written across the chest, the American Legion logo near the collarbone on the left side with the white ring going around the collar and down the buttons. Landis, fastball, launched up against the screen on the backstop. The count goes to 0-2. Gaston Braves wearing that familiar navy blue hat with the interlocking G and tomahawk, red bill. Of course, the red undershirts being worn by all the Braves this evening. As far as the look goes, I am a fan of the sleeveless jersey. And on a hot, steamy summer evening in the South, I like the comfort of the sleeveless model as well. That pitch launched into right center field. It's going to get down. Cheek's going to round second and head for third. Ferguson trying to get into second. He will easily. They're going to send Cheek in, and Cheek scores from first on the double to right center. And just like that, Shelby has got on the board as it's a 3-1 ball game. This is a rather spacious ball yard here at Keeter Stadium. 330 down each line, 365 in each gap, 400 in dead center. This ballpark plays even bigger than it is. There's not really a prevailing wind that happens in this ball yard. As the pitch from Landis misses outside to Logan McNeely. If you're familiar with Legion baseball in the area, if you remember Sims Park over in Gastonia where Post 23 plays. Post 23 plays in a ball yard that, from a dimension standpoint, it's quite small. 335 down the lines, which is more than fair, but 360 in the gaps and then 380 in dead center. However, there's zero carry in that ballpark, and in fact, if you're a left-handed hitter, the ball is actually knocked down by a prevailing wind that goes across the field. That ball drifting deep into center field. Bowman will make the catch a step shy of the track. Ferguson will get to third. An out is recorded on the fly ball from McNeely. But Colby Ferguson 90 feet away from scoring the second run of the inning for Post 82, and that'll bring up Luke Sissom. Ballpark here, Keeter Stadium, the former home of the Shelby Mets back in the early 80s. It's the last incarnation of professional baseball that this town has seen. It's that fastball taken for a strike. And looking back at some of the history of the numbers professionally here with the Shelby Mets and other incarnations of minor league baseball, there never were really any significant home run numbers en masse. You'd have a player from time to time put up a really big year from a production standpoint, but teams didn't really come in here and bang the ball around the yard. The 0-2 pitch, curveball, misses inside, almost got a piece of Sissom. But the left-hander will step back in the box behind 1-2 here in a 3-1 ball game, bottom of the first inning. So glad that you've joined us this evening. Landis fires. That ball bounces out to second. It'll be fielded by Lath. The run will score. The out is recorded 4-3 over at first. There's 2 down in the inning, but it's a 3-2 ball game. The Shelby's put a crooked number of their on the board, and that'll bring up Caleb Plummer. Now, Plummer comes into this series, into this game tonight, an 0-for-7 hitter in the series. Has been in the 8th spot in the order the last 2 nights, but with the third baseman, Ledbetter, not getting the start this evening. As Ben Ledbetter played third base in the previous 2 ball games. He got dinged up a little bit last night and tried to stay in the game, but eventually was taken out. That change up to Plummer, taken for a strike to even the count. They won apiece. So Plummer getting the start over at the hot corner this evening. Base is empty here, 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. The Braves hold a 3-2 lead. Curveball misses outside. For those of you that were curious, last night over at Abbey Yard, Ben Ledbetter stopped a ball on top of the third base bag. It never got up. Well, he eventually got up, but not during the play. That ball cut on, fastball cut on and missed to even the count at 2-2. And the story that I'm hearing from the folks here with Post 82 is Ledbetter had his shoulder pop out on him, and as he tried to get himself back up, it popped back into place, which is bizarre in and of itself. As Plummer takes the 2-2 fastball and rips it right back through the box, he's got himself a 2-out single. That's the third hit of the inning for Post 82. That'll bring up Dalton Putnam. So Ledbetter not getting the start this evening, as he woke up this morning, as you might imagine, with some considerable soreness. And I've heard of guys that have forced their shoulder back into place as that curveball. The check swing not able to hold up for Putnam. The count 0-1. I've heard of guys putting their shoulder back in place. I'm pretty sure that Ben Ledbetter did not have that as part of his plan last night. But after it popping out and then popping back in, I would imagine there would be considerable soreness. The shoulder's not really designed to do that on most days. As that fastball misses down, count evens at 1-1. So Plummer down at first base with his first hit of the weekend. As that curveball cut on and missed, count now 1-2. So Landis trying to get out of this first inning with a lead. Is one strike away from doing so. Left-handed batting Putnam. The 1-2 delivery. Curveball cut on and missed. And that'll retire the side. Shelby gets two back in the ball game, but we'll go to the second with the Gaston Braves owning a 3-2 lead here on the Voice Carolina's broadcast network. We'll be right back. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Back here, top of the second inning here at Keeter Stadium as the Gaston Braves put three up on the board. Shelby would retaliate with two of their own, as Ben Bowman will lead things off here in the top of the second inning for the Gaston Braves, as it'll be Bowman followed by Jason Maggs, and then back to the top of the order for Wesley Hall. As we'll try to keep track of everything on social media and email tonight, I want to say hello to Jonathan Hall, who's already chimed in. Jonathan, thank you for tuning in. If I saw a photo last night, I believe you were at the ball game in a lawn chair propped up on the back of a truck bed, which is a nice angle to catch the ball game over at Abbey Yard. Jonathan Hall hoping that we get back to Abbey Yard for tomorrow, and certainly that's the hope of all the followers that came to the game tonight as Ferguson. That ball launched into right field. McNeely seems to have a beat on it in right. He'll make the catch, and there's one down. Certainly, if you'd like to reach out to me, feel free to do so. You can follow me on Twitter at VC Media Group. Please tag me in those tweets. I've been incorporating through this playoff season the Catawba River Chop Squad as the hashtag. Mind you, a little long, but it suits the need. As Maggs bounces that ball out to third, a one-hopper to Plummer. He'll throw across the infield, and there's quickly two down here in the second inning. If you want to send me an email throughout the course of this evening's broadcast, brianrushing@gmail.com. That's BRIANRUSHING at radio@gmail.com. As Wesley Hall will step to the plate. He was the fire starter in inning number 1 as he got plunked by a pitch from Colby Ferguson and would later score in the frame. It's that slider. Catches the outside edge. Count evens at a ball and or count goes to 0-1, I should say. So Hall will chop that one at the plate. And the count goes to 0-2. Braves did a lot of little things well in that first inning to plate those 3 runs, but now they'll try to see if they can do it from a 2-out stance as that ball grounded out to short. The play made at shortstop, and the throw over to first in time is making the play was Dalton Putnam to retire the side. We've played an inning and a half here at Keeter Stadium, a 3-2 lead for the Bravos. So we'll be back on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves, 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. Bottom of the second inning here on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. Folks, be sure to join the Abbey Athletics Department at Kramer Mountain on August the 3rd for the Hampton Inn, the 3rd annual Hampton Inn by Hilton Abbey Golf Classic, as it's going to be a super day of golf, fantastic food, and prizes galore waiting for you on the first Friday of August. For more information, give me a call at 704-461-6235. That's 704-461-6235 as we look forward to seeing you in less than 3 weeks at Kramer Mountain. Just confirmed, Chick-fil-A is going to handle breakfast on that morning. That afternoon, Moe's Southwestern Grill. Those are 2 of my favorites. And they're going to be there with us for the 3rd annual Hampton Inn by Hilton Abbey Golf Classic. It is going to be a great, great time. The only regret that I have is that I don't play. As that fastball is going to be launched into right field. Bailey Proctor is going to have himself a leadoff single. So that's going to be the 4th hit already for Shelby Post 82. As it'll bring up Cameron Wallace. Wallace so far in the series 0 for 1. He got an at-bat late in the last night's contest, making his first start of the weekend. Over at second, he'll be followed by Will Stites here in the bottom 3rd of the order. As Proctor is going to depart for a runner. Of course, he's the catcher, so he can get they can allow free dispensation for a runner. I'm trying to figure out who that might be. I believe it's Tucker Green, but I'm not entirely sure. So throw it back over. Maybe I'll get a look-see this time. Nope. From the front of the jersey, it does look like a number 1, so that would be Tucker Green running for Bailey Proctor. Proctor came into the series 1 for 6, now with his 2nd hit. As Green is going to think about going, and the tag a little late as the throwdown, and that is Green. As Green was very jumpy over on the first base bag, and then as soon as Landis broke to the plate, he went to second and stopped. And then the throw back behind him almost picked him off. The 1-ball pitch. That changeup is taken down and away for Cameron Wallace. 3-2 lead for the Braves here in the bottom of the second. Landis will throw over. I think if I'm Jacob Landis, I'm probably throwing over just to see if I can get an idea of exactly what Green is trying to accomplish over there. It is not conventional. By no stretch of the imagination do you see Billy Hamilton over there at first. A throw down to second, not in time. As Jordan Lath came over from the second base side to field the ball, but it tipped out of his glove. Tucker Green is going to have for himself a stolen base. So it's a 3-ball count for Cameron Wallace with Green down at second. The pitch, fastball, taken for a strike to run the count to 3-1. Wallace back in the box, the 3-1 pitch. Fastball hit sharply out to short. Hall has it, quickly gets rid of it, and that's a good play. Green was not able to advance as the ball was hit in front of him. He did not get a great secondary lead, and with that, Hall didn't even have to check him as he was no more than 10 feet away from the second base bag. So Hall got rid of it quickly, knowing that Green might have an idea of going. As that out is recorded 6-3, and that'll bring up Will Stites. Stites 2 for 4 in this weekend series. So I'm looking at the box scores that I produced in the previous evenings. He had a double in the 4th inning. He walked in the 5th last night. Then he had an RBI, or I should say he scored in the 3rd, part of that 5-run outburst on Thursday night. They had 6 consecutive hits, 7 hits in an inning, and a 5-3 ball game. If the Braves would have been able to at least minimize the damage in that 3rd inning, could have been a very different scenario on Thursday night on so many fronts. As that slider taken down. Count now 2-1. So that fastball misses outside. Now the count goes to 3-1 again. So that fastball taken for a strike for Stites now. The count full with 1 down here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Landis checks the runner, now delivers, and that pitch is going to hit Stites. So Stites will be down to first on the hit by pitch, and with runners at first and second and 1 down. That'll bring up Riley Cheek. And this is a less than ideal scenario for the Gaston Braves, as Cheek already with a single in this contest. He scored in that 1st inning. He's been very productive this weekend, 4 for 7 on the weekend. That ball, he tried to make it a 5-3 ball game with 1 swing of the bat there, came up empty. So with an 0-1 count, Landis will try to see if he can somehow coax a ground ball out of Riley Cheek. Landis, change up, taken down, the count evens. So Tucker Green running for Bailey Proctor, down at second, over at first. Will Stites. As Cheek, the right-handed batter with the slightly open stance, waits on the 1-1 from Landis. Fastball misses inside, the count now 1-2. And Bumgarner tried to frame that one for just a hair longer to see if he could get that strike call, and it didn't happen. And we'll see how that dynamic occurs the rest of the at-bat. Fastball misses outside, now the count 3-1. And Landis has run to 3 consecutive 3-1 counts here in the bottom of this 2nd inning. And certainly down 0-2 in this series, Mark King is going to have all hands on deck. As that fastball taken right down the middle, the count runs full. Be interested to see here if Mike Grayson has his runners go with the very authoritative hitting Riley Cheek at the plate. Full count, the runners go, and Cheek puts a charge into it down the left field line. It's going to stay in the ball yard. Tilley will make the catch, and everybody will retreat to their original bases. Cheek just missed that one as it went down the line and left about 20, 30 feet short of the corner. And with 2 down in the inning, that'll bring up Colby Ferguson, who has an RBI double to his credit already. So runners at first and second, 2 down as Landis tries to get out of this mild jam here in the bottom of the second inning. Landis delivers fastball up and away. Proctor had the start in center field the previous 2 nights, but now on the mound. Change up. Taken for a strike to even the count at 1-1. And if you're post 82, it's not very hard to see where the success of this ball club originates from. You've got to be very good up the middle, and they are. And I'll explain that here after this pitch. As that ball grounded out to third, Scotty Lee will throw across the infield in time. Maybe we'll talk about it next inning. As the side is retired, Shelby leaves 2 on. We'll go to the third. A 3-2 lead for the Gaston Braves. We'll be right back. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer, every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! And we go to the third inning here on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network from Keeter Stadium here in Shelby, North Carolina. Brian Rushing bringing you the action. Today, interestingly enough, a couple birthday announcements I want to make. Happy birthday to a couple close, longtime friends that I've had for what is going on decades now. I guess when you're in your middle 40s now, you actually have friendships that last decades. As I want to say hello to Mike Cochran and Marla Lepley Starr. As Mike Cochran spent a lot of time with me after high school. We played some semi-pro baseball together, had a lot of fun in our college years, not going to college really, as Jordan Lath will lead things off here in the third inning. Mike celebrating birthday number 45 today and doing it at one of the finer golfing facilities in Cleveland County. I'm excited for Mike as his son, Luke Cochran, is the reigning conference, or I should say county middle school champion at Cramerton Middle School as Lath bounces that one foul on the left side to even the count at 1-1. So Luke Cochran, a very accomplished golfer at a very young age. College golf is certainly in his sights in a matter of years. Mike, not a bad golfer in his own right. He has participated in numerous Gaston County amateur tournaments as Lath drives that ball into center field, going back and over the head of Riley Cheek, and then Jordan Lath is going to have himself 2 bases as it gets to the wall. The throw is going to be cut off. The throw to third. Lath is in as it hits him, as he's going to have himself a triple to lead off the third inning for the Gaston Braves. As Cheek Didn't think that ball was going to get as deep as it did. His route was more away from the wall as he went in a straight line toward the gap, and the ball jumped over his head and rolled to the wall. And the triple for Lath gets things going for the Gaston Braves. As Lath, after getting the sacrifice in the first inning, has the triple. It's just the second hit of the ball game for the Braves, and that'll bring up Dosey Jonas, who has the other. Jonas already with an RBI single in this contest, and has Lath 90 feet away to score again, and he gets plunked right in the keister. I think he got hit on Thursday night, and that situation replicates itself here, so he'll go down to first. It's the second hit by pitch this evening by Colby Ferguson, and that'll bring up Grant Tilley. Tilley had a sacrifice fly his first time up as the Gaston Braves would plate 3 runs in that first inning. So happy birthday, Mike. Marla, I did go to high school with at North Gaston High School, celebrating, of course, she's a lady. I'm not gonna divulge that information. Is that fastball taken for a strike? I'm 46, so she's in that range. Is that pitch taken outside? It's amazing the friends that you keep through all the years. And it was fortunate for me to have a Spanish class that had some of those very good friends in it. As Tilley swings and misses on that fastball that ran in on the hands, the count now 1-2. So Dosey Jonas down at first as he was hit by a pitch. Jordan Lath tripled the lead off the third inning. He's down at third. As Tilley will wait on the 1-2 from Ferguson. That slider lifted high, and he put a charge into it, drifting back in left field to make the play. It's going to be Will Stites, but it's going to be another sacrifice fly for Grant Tilley, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Gaston Braves. It's Grant Tilley doing the little things well again as he barely missed a 3-run shot there, very similar to Riley Cheek. And there's one down in the inning. Jonas will remain at first as that'll bring up Scotty Lee. So the second RBI for Tilley gives the lead back to the Braves at 2 at a 4-2 number. Lee, fastball, taken for a strike. The Gaston Braves trying to push this series back to Abbey Yard. If the series does go back to Gaston County, it'll be a Sunday night start, 7 o'clock. And now Mark King is coming out to have a conversation with the home plate umpire, and you could see Mark King bringing his hands together and going to the belt. He basically is saying Colby Ferguson is quick pitching, and he would really love for the umpiring crew to call a balk. As that pitch runs inside. And it's really intriguing how now pitchers, especially relief pitchers, because they're in for such a short amount of time usually. As that ball ripped to third, it's going to be off the glove of Plummer. We'll see how they score it. This might be an error, as it was a hot shot, and they're going to give it an error to Plummer. That's his second of the ball game. Jonas gets down to second. Lee hit it hard, but right at Plummer, who misplayed it over at third. And with runners at first and second, that'll bring up Ethan Shell. If we do play Sunday, it will be 7 o'clock at Abbey Yard. Hope that you'll come out. And when you get to a game 4, you just never know. I mean, it's going to be a tall task for this Gaston Braves club to upend post 82 3 consecutive days. But you can't do it 3 consecutive days if you don't get the first one. That fastball misses high. Now Ferguson down 2-0 to Ethan Shell as the defense has betrayed him a little bit in this ball game, already with 3 defensive miscues for post 82. And the Braves with runners at first and second and just one down here in the third inning. For those of you that don't follow Legion baseball much, this is a 7-inning ball game. Legion Baseball changed that after last year from 9 to 7 as Shell takes that pitch for a strike. Ferguson misses outside, the count now 3-1. And taking a look at Ferguson, you have to come to a discernible stop. There has to be a discernible pause. And I still don't know if he's really coming to a full stop. As that pitch taken for a strike, the count goes full. As he wiggles the glove a little bit, kind of brings the hand softly down. But I don't know if you ever get a full stop. As that's not going to matter, as Shell's going to have himself a sharp single to left. Jonas will trot into third, and the bases are loaded. So Ethan Shell with a one-out single here in the third have the bases loaded for Luke Bumgardner, and Mike Grayson is going to come out to the mound. And we'll have to see what happens here. As Grayson not actually having a conversation with Colby Ferguson. Now finally Ferguson steps up and Grayson will have a conversation. It looks like they're going to make a change. And he's pointing to somebody, so there will be a change made. We'll tell you who it is when we come back as the Braves threatening, leading 4-2 here in the top of the third. We'll be back on the Voice Carolina's broadcast network. Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! So we're back here with the Braves threatening as Caleb Plummer will now pitch. As Dalton Putnam looks like he's going to move from shortstop over to third. Riley Cheek is going to move from center to short. As Colby Ferguson will now take his spot, his usual customary spot, out in center field. So I'll go ahead and make the changes here. As Plummer now, who is going from the hot corner to the mound, trying to keep post 82 in this ball game as Bumgardner fouls it straight back to the screen for the first strike. So an interesting scenario here for the Braves. They've got a 4-2 lead, and they can really stretch this thing out here with a couple of clutch knocks, which they've been sorely missing in this series. As Bumgardner's going to roll that one. That ball's going to be picked up, and it's going to be a foul ball. As Dalton Putnam barehanded the baseball, knew that it was going to be near the line, made the throw to Bailey Proctor to retire the batter, but the umpire getting out of the way as soon as he spotted where Dalton Putnam actually touched the baseball, called it foul, and everybody goes back to their spot. So Bumgardner with an 0-2 count. As Plummer will deliver. Slider, he hits that one to the first base side, and that's going to roll foul. So Bumgardner trying to stay alive in some really, it was a really defensive swing there at 0-2. So he wants to stay alive in the count, but he's not really stinging the baseball by any stretch of the imagination. The 0-2 from Plummer. So that fastball misses high, it goes to the backstop, but nobody can go anywhere. As that ball ricocheted immediately back to Bailey Proctor, who was no more than 20 feet away from home plate. was Plummer airmailed everybody, did everything but hit the bull, but it ricocheted off the backstop to Proctor almost immediately, and nobody can advance. Plummer delivers. That fastball taken for strike 3. And Luke Bumgarner is the second out of the inning. It's the first strikeout of a Braves batter this evening. And that'll bring up Ben Bowman. Ben Bowman flew out to right his first time up. And it looks like that Plummer has a very simple MO. He tries to throw the ball past the bat. It's that fastball. Misses outside. So the bases are full. 2 down here in the top of the third. That ball lifted foul, and that's going to make its way to the seats to even the count at 1 apiece. There's a lot of foul ground between the dugouts here at the ball yard behind home plate. A lot of foul ground. It begins to taper off as you get past the base paths. And then a concave really happens about 100 feet away from each foul pole. And it's very tight quarters down those lines as Bowman fouls it straight back. The count 1-2. So Plummer 1 strike away from getting out of this third inning, but the Braves would love to tack on some more if they get the opportunity. So Bowman steps back into the box, the right-handed hitter. It's Plummer, the right-handed thrower, gets the sign from Proctor. Here's the 1-2. Fastball is going to be shot down the right field line, drifting out of play. So Jonas down at third, Scotty Lee at second. And then over at first, you've got Ethan Shell. The pitch, slider misses outside. A good stop from Proctor as he had to go into the left-handed batter's box to smother that ball. Bowman fouls that one off toward the first base dugout, and the catch will be made by Sism. The Braves tack on 1, but they leave them loaded in the third. They have a 4-2 lead as we'll be back in just a bit. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Bottom of the third inning here in Shelby, the Gaston Braves with a 4-2 lead. As it'll be Logan McNeely, Luke Sism, and Caleb Plummer to bat. 3, 4, and 5 in the order for Shelby. As it was a short night on the mound for Colby Ferguson, he went 2 1/3, gave up 4 runs. He did not walk a batter, did not strike out a batter, gave up 3 hits, but he was betrayed by some of his defensive misgivings of his mates. Caleb Plummer came in to close the door on the Braves with a strikeout and a pop foul to retire the side in the top of the third inning. Now a 2-run lead. Jacob Landis will try to see if he can hold off Shelby Post 82. As McNeely had a fly ball to center his first time up. So we'll try to get to some scores here in just a little bit from around Major League Baseball. I'll also do a check of Twitter to see what might be happening in Legion action around the area. That fastball from Landis misses away. Landis, the 1-0. That ball hits sharply back to center. And that's the 5th hit of the ball game for Shelby Post 82 as McNeely leads off with a single. It's the 3rd consecutive leadoff hit for Post 82. That'll bring up Luke Sissom, who grounded to second. Fastball misses off the outside edge. Around baseball today. I'll get some scores to you after this 1-0 delivery. Landis, that changeup cut on and missed by Sissom. In St. Louis, the Cardinals lead the Reds. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2-0. They've had 2 rain delays there in that ball game. Currently in one right now. This is the LA series between the Angels and the Dodgers. As that slider cut on and missed, the count 1-2. The Angels lead middle of the 2nd, 3-0. Rangers, Orioles, scoreless bottom 2. The Yankees have a 3-1 lead on Cleveland in the bottom of the 2nd. The Pirates defeated the Brewers 2-1 today. As that ball hits sharply to Dosey Jonas, and Jonas a step away from the bag holding the runner on, touches up, and there's 2 down in the inning. As that was an atom ball right at Jonas. But Jonas was able to make the catch, and once that happened, McNeely was nowhere near the bag, reasonably enough, and there's 2 down. And that'll bring up Caleb Plummer. They played 2 today in Pittsburgh. So the Pirates swept the doubleheader over the Brewers, winning 6-2 in that second ball game. I got to hear Xander Bogaerts hit a walk-off grand slam in Boston against the Blue Jays today as they won 6-2. The Royals shut out the White Sox 5-0. The Rays smoked the Twins 19-6. And the Diamondbacks beat the Braves 3-0 today. That ball lifted into left field. Tilley's on his horse as that ball is going to go off of Toscano's Bistro on the left field wall. And getting into second is Caleb Plummer with a 2-out double. It's his 2nd hit of the ball game. Taking a look at other scores from around baseball, the Astros defeated the Tigers 9-1. The Mets beat the Nationals 7-4. And the Marlins defeated the Phillies as they had a lot of day game action in Major League Baseball. Games yet to occur. Athletics and Giants, Rockies and Mariners. They'll throw their first pitches in about an hour or 2 from now. That pitch misses down. It's Dalton Putnam who struck out his first time up. Davon Marble will be the runner down at second in place of Caleb Plummer, who is the pitcher. That pitch, a changeup, cut on and missed to even the count at 1-1. Landis, the left-hander, has the sign from Bumgarner. Here's the pitch. Change-up, lifted high into center field. Bowman will drift over. He'll make the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the 2-out double from Caleb Plummer does not come back to haunt the Braves as we'll go to the 4th. The Braves lead 4-2 on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. And we go to the 4th inning. The Braves with a 4-2 lead. Jason Maggs will lead it off here in the top of the fourth. So it'll be followed by Wesley Hall and Jordan Lath. Braves with 3 runs in the first, a single run in the third. Post 82 scored all of their runs in the first inning as well. As they have a 4-2 lead, do the Braves, trying to fend off elimination this evening. A win tonight, we play at Abbey Yard tomorrow. A loss tonight, and that's it. Shelby will move on to the regional final. It's a fastball. Maggs will foul it back to the screen. Maggs this evening, 0 for 1. He grounded to third, first time up. Caleb Plummer on for his first full inning of work as that pitch misses down. And the count evens at 1-1. Did have a chance to talk about it on Thursday night's broadcast, but invoking some of the history of minor league baseball for both towns as the ball grounded out to shortstop. Riley Cheek will field and fire in time to first, and there's one down here in the fourth inning. We talked about the Shelby Mets, who were in existence until 1982, when they became the Columbia Mets. The Columbia Mets, in their first year down in the state capital of South Carolina, would lose the South Atlantic League Championship to the Gastonia Expos, who would subsequently lose their franchise as it moved about 35 miles north to Hickory back after the 92 season, as Hall bounces that back to the mound, and Plummer will flip it over to first, USSSA style, and there's 2 down for Jordan Lath. Belmont had a very brief minor league baseball history, and it's certainly nothing that I can speak to firsthand, as baseball in Belmont professionally was over long before I came to the earth. As that slider misses down to Lath. Lath with a sacrifice bunt and a triple. He scored twice as that ball on top of the bag. The throw across from Dalton Putnam is going to get past Sism, and Lath thought about going to second but decided to put the brakes on. We'll see the scoring here, and that's going to be the 4th error of the evening, the 3rd from the third base side. As Mike Grayson probably wanting to pull his hair out over in that first base dugout, which is where the post 82 club resides. Mark King having a conversation with the home plate umpire, asking possibly about some interference that he thought he saw. The umpire's not giving him any satisfaction to that quest. So now Dosey Jonas will step to the plate. Jonas had an RBI single his first time up. He took one in the rump his second time up. Is that fastball over the outer third, taken for a strike. So glad that you could tune in this evening, folks, to the Voice Carolina's Broadcast Network. Of course, I'll remind you how you can interact with the broadcast as the fastball taken outside to even the count at 1-1. On Twitter, always, you see the screen. VC Media Group is where you can find me. Please follow me there. And then, of course, tag me in some of your tweets. If you've got a question for me, please, you can deliver it through Twitter if you like, or you can send me an email, brianrushing.radio@gmail.com. It's that fastball from Plummer sails down in the zone. Jonas takes another one, this time at the knees, to even the count at 2-2. It's Tilly on deck if Jonas can continue the inning. Plummer delivers, fastball elevated, struck out swinging this Jonas, and we're halfway through, and Mark King sowing off some displeasure. So it didn't look like that Plummer came to a discernible stop, but nevertheless, the strikeout recorded. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, a 4-2 ball game in favor of the Braves. So we'll be right back. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. Bottom of the 4th inning is Shelby. We'll have Bailey Proctor, Cameron Wallace, and Will Stites to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning, bottom third of the order. This post 82 has out-hit the Braves 6-3 in this contest. But the Braves have the 4-2 lead by virtue of 4 defensive errors by post 82, almost unheard of by this club. And I would imagine that if this score holds up, it'll breathe some life into the Braves. There's no question about it for Game 4, but it'll certainly be a point of emphasis that Mike Grayson talks about with his club if tomorrow happens. That fastball cut on and missed. Proctor singled his first time up. That changeup catches the outside edge, and now he falls behind 0-2. As this city begins to make its preparations for the American Legion World Series, is that curveball taken down. Count 1-2. And this city is pretty much the perfect town to have an American Legion World Series, and they go all out. So that changeup catches the outside edge. Proctor didn't like the call, but it's a strikeout nevertheless. The second for Jacob Landis. And there's one down in the inning for Cameron Wallace. Wallace, a 6-3 ground out his first time up. If you've never been to the American Legion World Series, and I have not, I'm going to have to change that soon, as that ball lifted in the air to shallow right field. Maggs coming in, Lath going out, and Lath will make the catch for the second out of the inning. Never made it to the American Legion World Series, but they have concerts in town, fireworks. It's a big event. I mean, certainly anytime you've got the likes of ESPN around and their network family, folks are going to get intrigued. And Cleveland County is dressed to the nines every time August rolls around for the American Legion World Series, and for good reason. And as you begin to see the shaping and the shifting of professional baseball sort of move around the country, Shelby, who has not had professional baseball in 36 years, becomes a place that's perfect for an American Legion World Series. Very similar to Gastonia with its college team, the Grizzlies. So that fastball poured over the outside edge. The count goes to 2-1. Where Gastonia may not be a suitable minor league city any longer. Don't tell the Coastal Plain League that, as they have had a phenomenal run in Gastonia since around 2008. That fastball taken outside, and the count now goes to 3-1. Landis wheels and fires. That ball lifted high into center field. Bowman will drift back, but he'll keep it in the yard and bring it in with him. As we've played 4 innings, the Gaston Braves 4, post 82-2 on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer, every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Here we go to the fifth inning. The Gaston Braves with a 4-2 lead. Scotty Lee will lead it off for the Gaston Braves, or I should say Grant Tilley will. He'll be followed by Scotty Lee. And then Ethan Shell, 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the Gaston Braves. And I'll be very intrigued to see how that conversation continues on as Mark King basically just kind of threw his hands up in the air after Dosey Jonas struck out to end the inning. Because whenever there's a runner on base, he has made the contention from pretty much the opening lineups that there is no discernible stop by the Shelby pitchers. And there hasn't been a ball called this evening. It's that fastball to Tilley. Tilley lifts it high. Ranging over closer to the line to make the catch will be Will Stites. And there's one down in the fifth. So I'm jotting down some information here in the fifth inning. Stuff that I may need for later on in the broadcast. Scotty Lee, step into the box. A sacrifice fly for Lee and a line shot out to Riley Cheek at shortstop. And just like that, there's two down as he hit it hard. It was a humpback liner, but right at Cheek. There's two down in the inning. And that'll bring up Ethan Shell, who singled his last time up. The Shell came into the weekend, or to this game, 0 for 3 on the weekend. He's reached twice, one by an error, and then one through the single to left field. Good crowd here this evening. A number of folks making their way from eastern Gaston County to support the Braves. And Plummer was ready to go into his windup and started it, but the umpire had his hand up as Ethan Shell had asked for and received time. So Shell now ready, and Plummer will deliver. Fastball taken for a strike. So we have gone into the fifth inning, and the Gaston Braves with the 4-2 advantage. So that fastball taken down to even the count at 1-1 as we started this new broadcast network, the Voice Carolina's broadcast network. The inaugural broadcast was here in Shelby on the 16th of June. What's next after Gaston Braves baseball? Couldn't really tell you, not sure. As Cheek will throw it from the hole at short. Made a great play there. The off-balance throw was right on the money to Luke Sissom, retiring Shell. So we've played 4.5 here in Shelby, a 4-2 lead for the Braves. So we'll be back on the Voice Carolina's broadcast network. Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer, every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Bottom of the fifth inning here as the Gaston Braves with a 4-2 lead. As Caleb Plummer has come on Despite some defensive struggles for this post-82 club, Plummer has continued to plod along as he's thrown 2 2/3 innings of relief. He's allowed no hits, only one base runner, and that was by the errors. He has retired 8 of the first 9 batters that he's faced, and he's really sort of settled down things for Shelby in this contest. But now Jacob Landis, who has given up 6 hits in the ball game, but he's, despite the bending, he has not broken. As Riley Cheek will lead off here in the 5th inning, as Cheek singled and followed it up with a fly ball into the deeper reaches of left field, but just missed a home run his last time up. Landis will wheel and fire. Fastball taken down. For the Braves, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. For post-82, 2 runs on 6 hits and 4 miscues. Landis, changeup, misses outside. The count 2-0. So we're getting into those late innings. And when we were here on the 16th of June, that ball is going to be roped into right center field. It'll be another hit for Cheek. Maggs gets over quickly to get it in, but it'll be a leadoff single for Riley Cheek. And we talked about this earlier in the broadcast. Shelby post-82 started out the ball game with the first 3 innings a leadoff batter reaching. They did not have that happen in the 4th inning, but now in the 5th, they continue that trend. 4 out of 5 innings have seen the leadoff hitter on. Colby Ferguson, who was the starting pitcher tonight, is at the plate, and he's swinging. Scotty Lee was thinking there was a bunt scenario on, and as soon as Ferguson ripped at it, he said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get back a little bit. Swung through that pitch. Now Landis with an 0-1 count will throw over to first. A lot going on here in this play, which is there's a lot of things going on that if you're not familiar with baseball, you just think, well, great, the game just slowed down. Well, there's a lot of that going on as Cheek's going to go. The throw is going to be, the pitch is going to be cut on and missed. But Luke Bumgarner trying to get it quickly down to second, was not able to get a handle on it. The count is 0-2, but Cheek is down at second with the stolen base. So Ferguson with an 0-2 count. He doubled in a run in the first inning, and then he grounded to third. That ball lifted into left field. Tilley ranging toward the line. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Logan McNeely. McNeely 1 for 2 in the ball game. Shelby has 7 hits in the contest. McNeely has 1 of those. Now with Cheek down at second, a single here from McNeely would cut that lead in half most likely, as Cheek has plus speed. And Landis with a reverse spin chases Cheek back to the bag on a slide. Landis delivers. Instead does not deliver. Goes back to second. I thought he was going to go plateward, and instead, Lath came in from the second base area. Cheek got back in easily. It's McNeely, the right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. It's a changeup taken for a strike. McNeely got the save in game 1 for post-82 as he recorded a scoreless 7th inning for Shelby. But it was not an easy scoreless inning, as that ball in the dirt to even the count at 1 apiece. If you'll recall, in that 5-3 loss for the Bravos on Thursday night, the Braves got back-to-back walks from McNeely. And then the unthinkable happens. It's Landis, changeup. That ball rolled foul. The count now 1-2. It's Jordan Lath at the plate with runners at first and second. Nobody out. squared the bunt, an off-speed pitch that he did not get the bunt down. It got past him. And Bailey Proctor throws down to second to cut the Braves base runner down as that ball sharply grounded to second. Lath will field it, get it over to Jonas. Cheek gets to third, but there's 2 down in the inning. In the entire 7th inning, the entire ball game shifted on that one play, as instead of having runners at first and second and Lath still trying to bunt, he went back to swinging and he struck out, which set up Dosey Jonas with 2 down, who hit an absolute missile to short. Now the catch was made, but if you would have played it out without getting picked off at second, you would have had, in effect, 2 down with Tilly at the plate and still an opportunity. So that ball is going to shoot up into the stands for Luke Sism. As Luke Sism, the left-handed batter, sent some folks scurrying just behind the dugout area above the third base side where the Gaston Braves are occupying. The 1-1 from Landis, fastball, taken down. The count goes to 2-1. So Riley Cheek down at third. As he started the inning with a single, he stole second and reached third on the ground ball by McNeely. The 2-1 pitch. That ball rolled hard out to Lath again. He'll field it and fire. And Landis off the hook again. Gets through the 5th inning. We'll go to the 6th with the Gaston Braves leading 4-2 on the Voice Carolina's broadcast network. We'll be right back. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Sixth inning here in Shelby. Brian Rushing here with you. So glad that you could join us this evening on the Voice Carolina's broadcast network, as Luke Bumgarner will lead off the 6th, followed by Ben Bowman and then Jason Max. As Caleb Plummer has come in and really settled down the Shelby Post 82 club. However, they've not been able to cash in on any of their opportunities, as they scored 2 runs in the first, and that's been it. As most of the offense came very early in this ball game. It's Plummer. Fastball misses high and in. Bumgarner went away from that pitch as if it was coming really close to him. May not be picking it up all that well, as that fastball cut on and missed. This count evens at 1 apiece. Bumgarner this evening has struck out looking and bounced back to the mound. 1-1. Catches the outside edge for strike 2. Gaston Braves playing for their playoff lives. A win tonight, game 4 tomorrow at Abbey Yard. A loss tonight, and they'll turn in their uniforms on Sunday, as that ball chopped foul at the plate. And Bumgarner chopped it in front of home plate. Bailey Proctor jumped out quickly. The crowd wondering why it was called a foul ball, as I believe it got a piece of Bumgarner on the way rolling out away from the batter's box, which would make it a foul ball. The 1-2, fastball misses way outside, evens the count at 2 apiece. Folks, don't forget, as soon as we're done with the contest tonight, whenever that does happen, We'll have Gaston Braves postgame. So that fastball misses outside. The count now runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. We'll take a look at the numbers. We'll give you some perspective, at least from the broadcast location here at Keeter Stadium. And hopefully we're talking about a Game 4 tomorrow. As Bumgarner pops that one up. Riley Cheek will call everybody off and make the catch. And there's one down in the 6th. Of course, you can already begin to start sending in your tweets and emails for the postgame show. If I do have time to talk about something as it relates to stuff right now, I'll be happy to do it. If it's specific to the postgame show, we'll put it in the can for that. Bowman. This is outside, does Plummer. As Plummer has retired 9 of 10 in his stint with no hits allowed. Braves only have 3 on the night. We talked about that being an issue. As Bowman's going to shoot that one to the right side, and he's going to reach. If he had a wood bat in his hand, he'd be picking up toothpicks, but because of the metal composites, he was able to push the ball in off his thumbs to right field. It didn't get 20 feet out of the dirt infield. But in the book, it's a line shot to right. As he has the first hit off of Plummer. It's the 4th hit of the night for the Braves. That'll bring up Jason Maggs, who is grounded to third and grounded to short. And Bowman, of course, with good speed. Plummer could easily keep an eye on him and possibly offer up a tad of a distraction, if you will. As that slider misses down and away. We talked about it in the pregame show. A stat that is very telling and has sort of talked about the difficulties the Braves have had in this series. Against Hickory Post 48, they hit 349 on the series, period. This is a team that was around a 320 team average. Hit 350 in the first round of the playoffs as Maggs bunts that to the right side. And Plummer made a phenomenal play on that right side, gloving it and flipping it out of his glove to Sism. Bowman gets to second, but it'll be a 1-3 putout for Wesley Hall. It looked like he was trying to bunt for a hit there. I don't know if that's going to go as a sacrifice. As Hall will step to the plate, he's 0 for 2 tonight officially as he was hit by a pitch and scored in the first inning. Curveball taken inside. As Hall 2 for 8 so far in the series. He did not put together a phenomenal series against Hickory as that ball is going to get past Proctor and Bowman is going to get down to third on the wild pitch. As Hall was very steady throughout the entirety of the season. Started what began sort of a mini slump against Hickory, and he's still trying to work out of it here against Shelby. We talk about that 349 average against Hickory. The 2-0 pitch. And Hall fouls it off his shoe tops. The count goes to 2-1. In contrast, the Gaston Braves coming into tonight's action in the previous 2 games hitting just 231 against Shelby, and the numbers are not any better now. As that pitch taken down, and now Wesley Hall has a 3-1 count on him, and Jordan Lath on deck. 2 down in the inning. An insurance run here would be huge for the Braves. Is that ball down the line, and it's going to be a fair ball. Scoring easily is Bowman, and it's a 5-2 lead for the Braves as Hall busts through with an RBI single down the left field line, and the Braves have a 3-run advantage. And that's more like it. As Hall gets the RBI single. This is a youngster that had almost 20 RBI in the regular season, and he came up there big as Bowman is able to score. It's the 5th hit of the ball game, 5th run of the game. And that brings up Jordan Lath. Lath takes that slider and shoots it back to the screen. So the Braves with a 5-2 advantage. Still seeking their first win against Shelby Post 82 this season. No time like tonight. Slider, Lath hits it sharply into left field as Hall will hold up at second. But now 3 hits and 4 batters for the Braves. And that'll bring up Dosey Jonas. And this is a big spot here. As Dosey Jonas can unload in a situation like this. And already with a 3-run lead, Jonas would love to put this one to bed right here. Jonas came into this series a .516 hitter with 3 homers and 21 RBI. Coming in to tonight, 2 for 6 with a double and a run scored. He singled, drove in a run, was hit by a pitch, and then he struck out. Sad ball. Out to Putnam. Putnam will have to throw across the infield, and just in time he gets Jonas. As the Braves leave 2 on, but they get another important run as they'll go to the bottom of the 6th, leading 5-2 on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. We'll be right back. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Now we go to the bottom of the 6th inning as Jacob Landis gets another insurance run for the Gaston Braves. He didn't get it, but he's the beneficiary of it as Ben Bowman scores on the RBI single from Wesley Hall. And folks, anytime you're checking out the Gaston Braves and you're thinking insurance, you should probably be thinking Chandler Hahn. Of course, Chandler Hahn, one of the local State Farm agents in the eastern part of Gaston County. For those of you that are familiar with the geography of the area, if you're going from 74 out of McAdenville through Cramerton toward Belmont, he's there on the right, basically across the street from Buddy's Barbecue, near the digital sign, near the ABF place off of Peach Orchard Road. You can get a free rate quote. Moreover, you can get a little bit of peace of mind, which is even more important. The 1-0 pitch from Landis, curveball, cut on and missed by Plummer. Plummer has done a really good job in relief, but was touched up just a little bit in that 6th inning by the Braves. His 3 hits yielded 1 run as that ball driven into center field. Bowman back on his horse, and he's not going to get it, as that's going to land up against the track. Bowman gets it in quickly, but it's going to be a leadoff double for Caleb Plummer. And the narrative continues for post 82. You would think that a team that would have 5 hits to lead off their innings out of the first 6 times at the bat, that they'd have no trouble putting big numbers on the board. Well, it's not happened tonight, as Landis has been resilient. And outside of the 2 runs in the first, has given up nothing since. As it'll be Dalton Putnam to bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Davon Marble on to run at second, as he did the last time up. As that ball lifted into right field. Maggs coming on hard. He'll make the catch for the first out. And that's what Landis has done tonight, which has been incredibly good, as he's missed barrels of bats with runners on. As Mark King is going to come on, that might be the final batter that Jacob Landis faces this evening. As typically, if it's a maintenance visit, that's done by Kenneth Paysauer. When Mark King comes out, usually it's to bring on a new pitcher. They do take the ball from Jacob Landis. We'll tell you who comes on with one down in the bottom of the sixth on the Voice Carolina's broadcast network. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. And Cameron Hilton will come on here in the bottom of the 6th inning to face Shelby post 82. For Hilton, this is what his numbers look like. I'll try to pull them up just as fast as I possibly can. Hilton coming on, making his 12th appearance of the season, 22 2/3 innings pitched. He's 4-1 on the season, leads the club in wins, as he's given up 17 hits, 8 runs, 1 earned. He's walked 5 and struck out 15. As we have a partial line for Jacob Landis this evening, he goes 5 1/3, gives up 8 hits. He's given up 2 runs right now, but the runner at second in Marble is his responsibility. He struck out 2 batters, and most importantly, he walked none. As is commonly the case when you look at high school, Legion ball, even in college ball, if your pitching staff can avoid walks, you give yourself a tremendous opportunity to win ball games. And Landis, though he scattered 8 hits, was able to miss barrels and was able to find the strike zone. And because of that, he's in line for the win if they can make this hold up. Bailey Proctor will bat with 1 down here in the 6th inning. Proctor has singled and struck out. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. So Marble down at second. Proctor at the plate, the right-hander versus the right-hander Hilton. Fastball. Poured right down Dixon Boulevard for a strike. Shelby has out-hit the Braves 8-6 in this ball game. Curveball. This is outside. Hilton the 1-1, another curveball, and that was a good pitch as it found the outer third, and Proctor falls behind 1-2. Hilton went fastball to start, then curveball, then went with an even slower curveball to Proctor. And now he's forced Proctor to choke up a bit and wait on the 1-2 delivery as that fastball cut on and missed, and Proctor as a strikeout victim. As Hilton ran that fastball in on the hands of Proctor, beat him to the spot, and there's 2 down in the inning. It's the 3rd strikeout for the Braves tonight, the first for Hilton, and that'll bring up Cameron Wallace. Wallace has grounded to short and popped to second, 0 for 2 in the ballgame. The pitch, fastball roped sharply, and it's a fair ball. It's going to score Marble as it gets into the corner, as Cameron Wallace has himself an RBI double, and it's a 5-3 ball game. That will close the book. That will close the book. So we've got time called. As Hilton, it's now the Gaston Braves dugout, and they're going to call him out. I can't believe what just happened, folks. This is going to take me a moment to explain. So the ball got down into the corner. Marble ran past home plate apparently without touching it. The Gaston Braves dugout loses their collective minds. They throw the ball back to home plate where Bumgarner has it, and Bumgarner touches home plate. Now, Post 82 has gone out to have a conversation with the umpires, and now the umpires are conversing. And the home plate umpire has already called Marble out. So there's nothing that the base umpire can do to help this situation, because the base umpire was concerned with the runner leaving first and heading to second. It will be a double. That is true. But will the run score? There's high drama here in Shelby. And now the umpires are going to break up and have a conversation. The base umpire is going to talk to Mike Grayson. The home plate umpire is going to talk to Mark King. I don't really know what there is to talk about. The home plate umpire had the view of the runner at home. And we'll be able to see from Mark King's reaction how he feels. He's not lost his mind yet. So apparently he has confirmed that Marble, the runner from second, did in fact miss home plate. And apparently it was an obvious call, because you've got everybody behind the third base dugout yelling along with the dugout to throw the ball home. And I have no idea what's just happened. And perhaps what it is that time is called. They cannot throw the ball to the plate. So what's going to happen here is the team's going to come out onto the field, and I would imagine that Cameron Hilton is going to appeal, because they've got to put the ball back into play. This is going to be a very intriguing situation, one that I have not seen in a long, long time. To explain, the ball was rendered dead when it got into the infield. Cameron Hilton had the ball, was off the mound, but play was killed. So the runner at second at that time, Cameron Wallace, was standing there. Marble had effectively scored. But what's going to happen here is Hilton is going to step off once the ball is put back into play, as Will Stites will step to the plate, and he's going to appeal to home. And then we'll see what happens. As they're playing, he steps off, and he's not going to throw it to Bumgarner. He's going to step on the plate himself, and they're going to call him out. So it was all formality. You can't appeal on a dead ball, but once the ball's put back into play, they rung him up as Marble is out, and we've played 6 innings. As the Gaston Braves avoid further trouble, and they'll take a 3-run lead into the 7th with high drama here in Shelby. We'll be back in just a bit. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! And we go to the 7th inning, as the Gaston Braves really dodged a bullet there in the 6th. As Grant Tilley will lead off, followed by Scotty Lee and Ethan Shell, 4, 5, 6 in the order. As I followed the ball down into the corner and just assumed that Marble would know to touch the plate, apparently he did not. And everybody in the third base dugout and the fans beyond them saw Marble not touch home plate, as Tilley is going to launch that ball into left center field, and he's going to have himself a leadoff knock as it's cut off in left field by Stites. And Tilley after 2 sacrifice flies and a fly out to left, has himself a leadoff single. That's the 4th hit allowed by Caleb Plummer in the course of the last 2/3 of an inning, and that'll bring up Scotty Lee. So a 3-run lead for the Gaston Braves when it was essentially thought to be a 5-3 ball game with a runner at second. As Lee will bunt that one to the first base side. That's a really good bunt as Plummer. And now we've got some action down at the plate. As the batter is out, Scotty Lee went inside the baseline to avoid the tag of Plummer, which automatically rang him up. You have to stay in the line in that 3-foot lane area. But they throw the ball to first base anyway, and it was just a formality. The sacrifice is covered, as it'll actually be a sacrifice, 1 unassisted, as Lee was out of the box. Getting the second will be Grant Tilley, and that'll bring up Ethan Shell. So that scoring I can give you if you are scoring at home. It's a sacrifice, 1 unassisted, because the pitcher was the player fielding the ball as Lee went out of the baseline. Now the play in the bottom of the 6th is a little more nuanced. As that fastball taken for a strike, Shell has the count even at 1-1. I can tell you that the Gastonia Post 83 is leading Rutherford County 8-4. It's that pitch taken for a strike. The count now 1-2. So the way the scoring will happen to end the 6th inning, we'll tell you more about it after this 1-2 to Shell. Shell takes the pitch for strike 3, and there's 2 down. Shell did not like that call, but it doesn't much matter. As with 2 down, we'll have Caleb Hager to bat for Luke Bumgarner. So Hager will get a pinch hit appearance. So Hager will step to the plate in place of Bumgarner. Now, because of the new rules, with it taking more of a high school approach as opposed to the major league rules they used to play by, Bumgarner can in fact re-enter if that's what Mark King wants. It's Hager with 2 down in the inning, and Grant Tilley, an important insurance runner, down at second. Fastball cut on and missed. So with the play, the double by Wallace, Cameron Wallace, he will get credit for a double. What will happen is Marble will move to third. Tilley's trying to steal third, and he's safe. As Tilley got underneath the tag as the throw went toward the second base side of third, and Tilley now, with the stolen base, is 90 feet away. Dalton Putnam, thinking that the tag was applied in time, had already started making his sprint to the dugout, but the base umpire had other ideas. Hager swings and fouls that one into the mid of Proctor, in the count 1-2. So Marble will be credited as going to third, but he'll be called out after the appeal. And if you're scoring at home, it should be 1 unassisted, as Hilton literally stepped off the mound and walked to the plate to touch home plate. Hager shoots that one into the screen above the first base dugout, and the count goes to 2-2, or it was at 2-2, stays there. As Ben Bowman on deck if the inning can be extended by Hager in a pinch hit role. Plummer wheels and fires. Slider cut on and missed. And that'll be strike 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Braves 3 outs away from taking this one back to Abbey Yard, as we'll be back on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network. Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! And here we go, bottom of the seventh inning, Cameron Hilton on to try to pick up the save for the Gaston Braves. If things stand as they are, Landis would get the win. Hilton would get the save. The loss would go to Colby Ferguson. But there's still 3 more outs to get for this series to swing to Abiyard. As leading off the 7th inning for Shelby Post 82 will be Will Stites. It'll be Stites, Cheek, and Ferguson. And Stites is effectively a second leadoff hitter for this Post 82 club. Stites has been a good hitter, has really done it to the Gaston Braves, both in the regular season and in the postseason. Hilton out of the windup. The first pitch swung on and missed. Stites has been hit by a pitch, and he flew out to center. He's 0 for 1 officially in the contest. The 0-1 curveball misses outside. The Braves have been out hit by Post 82, 9-7 tonight, but 4 defensive miscues have been the undoing of Shelby tonight. That ball popped into foul ground as Luke Bumgardner has returned as the catcher. Scotty Lee will make the catch in foul ground, and there's 1 out. So with 1 down, that'll bring up Riley Cheek. Cheek 2 for 3 in the ballgame, 2 singles, a run scored, and a stolen base. And the home plate umpire is coming out to have a conversation with Mike Grayson. And I'm not really sure what's going on. Home plate umpire typically does not go to the coach near the dugout to have a conversation. If I was Mark King, I would be getting out of the dugout inmediatamente and trying to see if I can eavesdrop in on this conversation. As Grayson is actually looking into the crowd. And this is just a bizarre scene here. As Grayson is now trying to look up to what looks to be the press box. And it looks like that somebody is being summoned from the press box to come downstairs. I'm going to try to see if I can pick this up. So apparently someone has a voice amplifier, a megaphone or something of that sort back behind home plate. And the home plate umpire apparently either just spotted it or is tired of hearing from it. So Mike Grayson made the call up to the press box, and the press box just made the announcement. Curveball. This is outside. So Riley Cheek at the plate with 1 down in the 7th. A 5-2 lead for the Braves. And a very intriguing last couple of innings. So that fastball misses outside. We've seen an appeal play. What you didn't hear was as soon as I went to break, Mark King came out as that ball's going to be fouled into the concourse area behind home plate here. Mark King came out and said that Caleb Hager actually found the ball into the dirt, and then it was short hopped by Bailey Proctor. It's not the way the home plate umpire saw it or the base umpire, as that ball is going to be twisting, foul, and out of play. So the count now 2-2 to Riley Cheek. And had Hager fouled it into the dirt and not into the mid of Bailey Proctor, it would have been a foul ball, and the at-bat would have extended. The 2-2. Proctor, a soft liner out to Hall, and the ball gets by, and now there's a conversation as if the ball was not caught in the air. Now we've got even more drama. As the soft liner I thought was caught by Hall, Hall flips it over to first, but it gets past Jonas. And now the home plate umpire is going to have a conversation behind the mound with the base umpire. And that's got to be the home plate umpire's call. There's no possibility there that the first base umpire from his slot behind first base can make that call while watching a runner going down the baseline. It has to be the home plate umpire's call, as best I understand the art of umpiring. And they're going to say it's a trap. And I can promise you this, that's going to be an error on Wesley Hall. But if Hall had any idea whatsoever that that call was in doubt, he would not have nonchalantly flipped the ball over to first. That's not the way Wesley Hall plays. But nevertheless, Riley Cheek will be down to second. It'll be an error on the shortstop. And that'll bring up Colby Ferguson. My, oh my. This is an interesting scenario. So Cameron Hilton has the sign from Bumgarner. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken for a strike. And right now, nobody in this ballpark feels worse than Wesley Hall. I've seen some kids hot dog it from time to time. That is not Wesley Hall. He does not do that. So that curveball catches the inside edge, and Ferguson falls behind 0-2. He did not agree with the call. And Hall, it would have almost been a situation, in hindsight now, if he would have just thrown it around the horn and maybe just sold the fact that he caught it. I don't know. Curveball misses. The count goes to 1-2. I mean, if anybody in this ballpark knows whether he caught it or not, you would think it would be Wesley Hall. And he gave every indication that he did. As that ball rolled out to the left side, Lee will field, fires across in time. The throw to third, and Hall's going to make the tag and get rid of Riley Cheek, and that'll do it. As that's the ball game. As Wesley Hall beat Cheek to third, Jonas throws the strike to the bag, and Hall applies the tag, and the Braves survive Shelby in Game 3, winning 5-2. When we come back, we'll have the Gaston Braves postgame show on the Voice Carolina's broadcast network. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. And we're back here on the Gaston Braves postgame show. Wow, what a finish. What a series of finishes as the last 3 turns at bat for both clubs. Both had some drama, but the Gaston Braves win tonight's game in a game that took 1 hour and 56 minutes. They win 5-2. The Braves unofficially right now 5 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 on in the ball game, post 82. Of unofficially 2 runs on 9 hits, 4 errors. That's going to be a story for Mike Grayson's club tonight, so I'm sure they'll talk about it this evening. 5 left on base as Jacob Landis gets the win, as he really does sort of atone for what happened on Monday night, as he just simply didn't have it on Monday night against Hickory. Comes back very strong with 5 1/3 innings against the Shelby post 82 club. And then Cameron Hilton gets the save. And all you have to do is, this was a very sort of run-of-the-mill baseball game. Not a lot of drama until you get to the bottom of the 6th inning, to where you had Cameron Wallace hit a double down into the corner to make it what we thought was a 5-3 ball game. But after an appeal play, the runner going home never touched the plate. That ended the inning. It kept it at 5-2, and then you get to this point to where you have, with 1 down, Riley Cheek hit a soft liner out to short. Wesley Hall fields the ball in what everybody assumed, at least from a Braves perspective, was a soft line drive out on the catch. He flips it over to first base. Jonas doesn't pick up the throw. It goes past the first base bag. Riley Cheek keeps running to second, and after a conversation between the umpires, they could not rule it a catch. They say it short-hopped Hall. And that's where the drama continued, as a ground ball to Scotty Lee. Scotty Lee, ranging out to his glove side, made a solid play to get the second out of the inning. But Cheek, trying to get over to third, for whatever reason, I don't know, that run was really quite inconsequential. But he tries to get to third. Wesley Hall beats him to the bag at third, receives the throw from Dosey Jonas, and the tag is applied by Hall to sort of atone for maybe what would have been a mistake earlier in the inning, if that's what you want to call it. But the Braves survive Shelby, and they'll get to Abbey Yard tomorrow. Well, we'll have the game for you. It will not be a broadcasted game. I'll be doing the PA tomorrow. It'll be a 7 o'clock start from Abbey Yard as the Braves win 5-2 here as we continue on with the Gaston Braves postgame show. We come back from this brief timeout. I'll have a look at some of the individual numbers, and then we'll set the scene for tomorrow as the Braves keep it going. They trail 2-1 in the series, but they will go to Abbey Yard with a chance to push it to a decisive fifth game. We'll be back on the Voice Carolina's broadcast network. Your local State Farm agent in Belmont, North Carolina is Chandler Hahn. Chandler knows insurance, and his staff is able and willing to provide you a free quote that will offer you competitive rates as well as peace of mind. Chandler Hahn is genuinely interested in helping life go right. Give him a call at 704-829-3112. That's 704-829-3112. Chandler Hahn, State Farm Insurance, a proud supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball. The number again, 704-829-3112. Cabinets Unlimited has been a faithful supporter of Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball for years. A commitment to quality has been a passionate pursuit for every customer every day. Don't settle for manufacture. Trust the craftsmen of Cabinets Unlimited to make your home look like a winner. Call 704-825-9694 for your estimate today. Again, the number, 704-825-9694. Trust your cabinets to Cabinets Unlimited. And go Braves! Gaston Auto Glass has proudly served this area for 3 decades, providing superior service with NGA-certified technicians. With 2 locations, Gaston Auto Glass is ready to serve you. Call 704-824-9997 or log on to GastonAutoGlassInc.com. That's 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Gaston Braves. 704-824-9997. Gaston Auto Glass. McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont are proud to partner with the Gaston Braves. The good people at McLean Funeral Directors provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. And we're back here on the Gaston Braves postgame show as the Gaston Braves push it back to Abbey Yard tomorrow at 7 o'clock as the Gaston Braves win 5-2 against Shelby this evening. So let's take a look at some of the individual numbers for the Gaston Braves as Wesley Hall went 1 for 3 with a run scored and a run driven in. Jordan Lath was 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored in the ballgame. Dosey Jonas was 1 for 3 with a run scored and a run driven in. Grant Tilley, 1 for 2 in the ball game with an RBI. Scotty Lee, 0 for 2 in the ball game with an RBI. He had 2 sacrifices in the contest. Ethan Shell was 1 for 4 on the afternoon. Luke Bumgarner, 0 for 3. Caleb Hager, 0 for 1. Ben Bowman, 1 for 3 with a run scored. And Jason Maggs, 0 for 3 in the contest as Jacob Landis went 5 1/3 innings this evening. 8 hits, 2 runs. Gave up 1 hit batsman, no walks allowed this evening. He struck out 2 batters. Cameron Hilton went the rest of the way, the final 1 2/3 innings. As really, I want to make sure that I've got this right, but I look back at the end of it. He gives up the 1 hit in the contest. A second runner would reach with the error. That was Riley Cheek. But you look at what Cameron Hilton did, giving up no runs, 1 hit in the contest. A good performance for Hilton as Hilton and Landis do the job on the mound and the Braves do just enough. Very opportunistic in this ballgame with the 5-2 win against Shelby. Taking a look on the other side for Shelby as Ferguson would go 2 1/3. He gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. He allowed 2 hit batsmen. He did not strike out anybody. Plummer really sort of settled things down as Ferguson would end up with the loss. But Riley Cheek would go 2 for 4 with a run scored and a stolen base. Colby Ferguson 1 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Logan McNeely 1 for 3 with a run scored. Luke Sissom 0 for 3 in the contest. Caleb Plummer 3 for 3 as he had 2 doubles and a single. Dalton Putnam 0 for 3 in the contest. Bailey Proctor 1 for 3. Cameron Wallace 1 for 3 in the ballgame. Should have had an RBI but didn't because of the appeal play. And Will Stites was hit by a pitch It went 0 for 2 in the contest, as the Gaston Braves now will set their sights on Game 4. Maybe they've turned the tide a little bit. Maybe they have some momentum, as they've got an opportunity tomorrow night. A win at Abbey Yard would push this back to Shelby on Monday night for a decisive 5th game. Don't forget, the game will not be on the Voice Carolinas broadcast network. I'll be doing PA tomorrow night at Abbey Yard, so there will be no audio of the game tomorrow night from Abbey Yard, but we definitely would ask you to come out and support the Gaston Braves as they'll play in Game 4, another elimination game for the Braves against Shelby Post 82. So as we depart this evening, we thank you so much for tuning in as the Braves survive Shelby tonight, winning 5-2. We'll see you tomorrow at Abbey Yard. Perhaps we'll have one more here from Shelby on Monday, but we'll know more about that, and we'll get the word out to you on social media after the verdict has come to a close tomorrow night from Abbey Yard. Until then, folks, have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow at Abbey Yard. Until then, good night, everybody. Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network has been proudly brought to you by American Legion Post 144 and 266, McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont, Chandler Hahn State Farm Insurance, Gaston Auto Glass, and Cabinets Unlimited. We hope that you'll join us next time for Gaston Braves American Legion Baseball on the Voice Carolinas Broadcast Network.